Liverpool completes invincible season. That's right, we've managed to win the last two games of the season. 1-0 home victory against Nottingham Forest, Gavi scoring the only goal, and a 2-1 victory away at Crystal Palace, Darwin Núñez and Scalvini with a late winner. So we ended up with 104 points, 14 points clear of second place Manchester City. That's not bad at all. Hello there folks, and welcome back to the last episode with Liverpool on FM24. The season review, new arrivals. Luther won the signing of the season. Of course he did. He played all right for us. What a great signing he has been. Rooney got a C+, Naipan an A+. We got him really cheap. And Giorgio Scalvini an A. Season results. The board are pleased that we've won the Premier League, a B+ for that. They are pleased that we've won that European South American Club Challenge, okay, a C+ for that. A B- for reaching the semi-finals of the Champions League. A C+ for winning the UEFA Super Cup. A C- for getting knocked out in the 5th round of the FA Cup. A C+ for reaching only the 4th round of the League Cup, and a B- for winning the Community Shield. Moments to remember: the biggest win, a 9-0 victory home against Partizan. We saw this in an episode. We also saw this match to remember, 5-1 victory away at Manchester City. Goal of the season scored by Gravenberch against Napoli. Yeah, we saw it. I agree with it. I made a short video on this goal. It was absolutely spectacular, a screamer from Ryan Gravenberch. It was in the first leg, home at Anfield. Look at this shot here. Well done, Gravenberch. What a goal. Finances. Well, we increased our sponsorship a little bit. Competition prize money 113 million compared to almost 77 million from last season. But we dropped a little bit in broadcast revenue, 5 million. A total merchandise sales of around 29 million, and we sold almost 900,000 shirts. Núñez, Salah, Gavi, Diogo Jota and Luis Diaz selling really well. How we lined up? We have Alisson in goal, Robertson. Let's remember that last season we had Tsimikas and not Robertson. Scalvini, Konate, Trent, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Gavi, Luis Diaz, Núñez and Salah. That seems about right. Let's see some awards. We've won, I don't know what this is, Northwest Football Awards, Manager of the Season, okay. We've won the Manager of the Month in the Premier League in November and January. And of course, once again, the Manager of the Year. Some club awards for our players. We have Fans Player of the Season, Mohamed Salah. Young Player of the Season, Gavi. Signing of the Season, Luther. Goal of the Season, Ryan Gravenberch. What a fine goal he scored. Darwin Núñez ended up once again our top goal scorer, this time with 34 goals. 18 assists for Dominik Szoboszlai, once again getting the most assists award. Most Player of the Match awards, Luis Diaz with 7. Highest average rating, Mo Salah 7.5. And most passes completed per 90 minutes, again Joel Matip with 65. Record breakers, Darwin Núñez. He's not the only one that scored 5 goals in a game. We also have Luis Diaz and Diogo Jota. We saw this in an episode in that 9-0 victory against Partizan and the 7-2 against Stockport in the FA Cup. And most clean sheets by a player in a season, Alisson with 20. Competition awards. Now this is interesting. We have a bunch of them. Alisson won World Goalkeeper of the Year and the Premier League Golden Glove. Ryan Gravenberch won Northwest Football Awards Rising Star of the Season, okay. European Golden Shoe won by Darwin Núñez. He also won Northwest Football Awards Player of the Season in the Premier League. African Midfielder of the Year, again Mohamed Salah. European Golden Boy won by Gavi, good for him. He also won English Players Young Player of the Year. And the Next Gen won by Rooney. History in the making? Not exactly. Well, we did have an invincible season in the Premier League and we ended up lifting the trophy. So overall, I believe it was still a great season, even though I would have preferred to play the Champions League final. Now let's look at the final league table. Manchester City came second, United third, Arsenal, Tottenham and Brentford finishing 6th in the league and qualifying for the Europa League. We don't have anyone who qualified for the Conference League. I guess it depends on who won the FA Cup or the League Cup. Fulham, Luton Town and Middlesbrough got relegated. Let's see if Leicester got promoted. Well, they're gonna play a playoff against Wolves. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait to see that. Burnley and Blackburn got promoted. Interesting. So we have a big surprise in the League Cup as Leicester managed to win it on penalties against Southampton. Good for Leicester. Should I start my next save with Leicester? I'll leave it up to you if it's going to be Leicester, Valencia or Olympique Lyonnais. And the FA Cup, Arsenal and Manchester City are going to play the final. I'm not going to wait for that. Let's take a look at the squad and see some stats. Appearances, 52 appearances for Konate. He played a lot. Alisson 49, Scalvini 47, Nunez 45, and so on. On the other hand, we have Matip making 9 starting appearances and 9 as a sub. He's concerned. We have Kelleher making 9 appearances. Herviel at only 6 starting appearances. Bayetic 2, Naipan 2, and 11 appearances as a sub for Ben Doak. Goal scorers, we scored a lot of goals. Darwin Nunez scored 44, Salah 41, 24 goals for Diogo Jota. He had a great season. Luis Diaz 16. We have 10 goals for Gravenberch and Gakpo, 8 for Rooney and Szoboszlai, 7 for Gavi, 6 goals for Konate, Curtis Jones, Trent, 5 for Scalvini, McAllister, 4 for Luther, 2 goals for Robertson and Joe Gomez, and 1 goal for Doak, Matip and Harvey Elliott. Assist-wise, we have Szoboszlai with 18 assists. Salah made 16, so he contributed to 37 goals this season in 42 appearances and 4 as a sub. Like I said in a previous episode, he was injured for around a month or so. Robertson got 16 assists, much better than last season. Gavi 14, 12 assists for McAllister, 10 for Luis Diaz and Gravenberch. Curtis Jones got 8, Elliott 7, 6 assists for Rooney, Nunez, Jota and Trent. Trent all the way down here with only 6. 5 assists for Luther, Cody Gakpo got 4 and so on. So that's about it. Only 2 seasons. I've enjoyed it a lot, especially because I'm a Liverpool fan. I just wanted to get a feel of the game and the new features. What I really enjoy this year is that you can hire an intermediary to sell a player. Like, let's say I want to sell Curtis Jones here. Yeah, hire an intermediary to sell the player and you can choose one of them. You can see the expected deal value and his percentage from the deal. It's not bad. I've managed to get rid of Thiago this way for 40 million. Yeah, nobody wanted to bet for Thiago. There was no transfers, even though I offered him out. But once I hired an intermediary, I got rid of him. He went to a team from the Emirates for 40 million. That was great for a 32-year-old. I believe he was 42 back then. Yeah, so I really enjoyed the save. I'm excited to start my first proper save, a rebuild with either Leicester, Valencia or Olympique Lyonnais. It all depends on you. So I'll wait for you guys to comment to choose one of these 3 teams that you want to see on my channel. So thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around with me through this save. If you enjoyed it, remember to subscribe to the channel so you'll know when I'm gonna start my new save. Hit the like button and comment, please comment, should I start my new save with either Valencia, Leicester or Olympique Lyonnais. I'll see you guys for the next one.